The conference room at Aurora Cosmetics. A man sits at the large conference table across from a very beautiful woman of business, which is making him feel quite anxious.
Yes, I'm feeling quite anxious.
Oh, there's nothing to be nervous about.
He's not quite sure where to divert his eyes.
Well, I'm not quite sure where to Boy, you sure have a great view out those windows. What is this, like the 17th floor?
The 12th floor, actually.
Right. I remember that now from the elevator.
So tell me a bit about yourself.
The man's name is Bernie Pfelger.
My name is Bernie Pfelger.
He's had a rather rough start to the day.
I'm sorry, but I've had a rather rough start to the day.
What happened this morning?
Oh, I had a fight with Penny. She's my beautiful wife.
I see.
Bernie Pfelger is an average middle-aged man looking for regular work and fervently hoping to one day get into a big company.
See, I'm just an average middle-aged man. I'm looking for regular work and fervently hoping that one day to get into a big company.
Admirable.
He wasn't expecting to have an interview. After all, he's just a temp.
I wasn't expecting to have an interview. I mean, after all, I'm just a temp.
This is his story.
The Temp, a double M production starring Michael Wilhelm as the Temp, also starring Lorraine Knox as his wife, and featuring Larry Bauer, Bridget Bogdan, Lauren Nichols, Teresa Bauer, and Jaden Moore. Today's episode, Beauty Treatment.
We're glad to have you here, Bernie. My name is Aurelia. I'm the district manager for Aurora Cosmetics in this area. This isn't a regular job interview. Like you said, you're our temp. You're in. I'm just trying to determine where I should put you to work.
Well, that makes sense.
I've already got your resume here. I have your skills all in front of me. But what I want to know is, what makes Bernie Pfelger tick?
I'm not sure where to start with that.
Well, tell me something personal about yourself.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Tell me about the fight this morning.
Oh, that. Well, it was nothing, really.
Were you mad at her? Was she mad at you?
She was mad at me. Look, I'm telling you, it was nothing.
What was she angry about?
Nothing. It was nothing.
Contrary to what most men believe, women do not get mad at nothing. I'm speaking from experience.
It was something I did last week.
Well, now we're getting somewhere. Tell me.
All right. Well, last week I brought this computerized costume home from the job that I was working on. I talked her into climbing into it and trying it out, and well, she broke it and got stuck, and then she couldn't get out, and we had to call the EMS, and they used the jaws of life to cut her out.
Oh, my goodness, I'd be mad too.
No, that's not what she was mad about. See, I videoed the whole thing.
Oh, she didn't like that.
No, it's when they pulled her out of the back end of this cartoon character costume. I looked right into the camera and I said, "Oh, look, it's a girl."
Is that what set her off?
No, what set her off is when I posted it online.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, she made me take it down, but it had already gone viral.
So you're a bit of a scamp.
That's a much kinder way of phrasing it than she did.
How long have you been married?
23 years.
Any children?
Our daughter, Menorah, she just went off to college.
Are you Jewish?
Why would it matter? Oh, right, Menorah. Yeah. No, I just thought the word was pretty, and so we used it for her name.
I see. A writer.
What?
You're a writer. You're witty, articulate, and you like words. I think I know where I can put you to work now. Let me give you a tour of our setup here. I hope you don't have an aversion to working with women.
No, not at all. I work with them all the time. My best friend is a woman.
Oh, that's sweet. We have a small staff. There are only 3 of us in this department, and you would be the only man.
No problem.
This is Lavinia. She is our sales coordinator. She works directly with the Aurora ladies in our district.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Hi. This is Bernie. He's our new temp, and I think I'm going to have him work with Oriana.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, thanks. She's nice.
She's been with the company for over 20 years.
She's that old? She looks like she's just out of college.
It's the Aurora cosmetic line. It restores and rejuvenates.
Well, it sure does.
Oriana, this is Bernie. He is our own personal temp, and I'm going to leave him with you.
Sure. Hi.
Whoa. Well, I mean, hi. You're leaving me alone with...
I would have him go through the emails and delete the junk and then show him how to answer the rest.
Okay.
I'll see you both at lunch.
So, are you familiar with Microsoft Works?
Yeah.
Well, you need to get into Outlook, and this is our email file. Come on, pull up a chair. I won't bite.
Okay. Boy, that smells nice.
You like it? It's called Mystic Fountain. It's one of Aurora's most popular fragrances. You should get some for your wife. You get a discount working here.
How did you know?
Your ring. It's a trained reflex. All single girls look for the ring.
You're single?
Yeah, just haven't found the right guy.
Well, that's good, I guess. I mean, it's better to wait than to regret it for the rest of your life.
That is so true. So many of my friends married young and in a hurry, and now they're all divorced.
Well, I think the reason that so many kids marry so quickly is because, well, they're afraid of facing life alone.
That's a very perceptive outlook. How long have you been married?
23 years.
Wow, almost a milestone. So what's the secret to your long-lasting marriage?
I couldn't tell you. For me, it's just hit and miss most of the time. I guess I just keep in mind how beautiful my wife is.
Oh, that is so precious. I need to find a man like you.
Yeah.
Okay, now lean in here, and when you come to this file, you need to open it and go to the drop-down menu, and then just continue on.
That I can grow my hair back.
Well, I said I would try, Mange.
Hey, Penny.
It's still in its
Yeah?
experimental
I'm really
stage,
sorry about
but in
posting that
theory, it
video.
should work.
I know.
It was really insensitive of me not to consider your tender inner child.
My what?
Well, the delicate way you protect your vulnerability by guarding how you appear to others. It was thoughtless of me to mess that up by posting that video of you.
Hold it. Where's the...
You took it out of...
All right. Who are you and what have you done with my husband?
What are you talking about?
My tender inner child? Guarding my vulnerability. Where did you get that?
Well, I was talking to the girls at work, and they were encouraging me.
You were talking to the girls at work?
Well, I really have no choice. There are only girls working there. If I talk to someone, it's going to be a girl.
So you're surrounded by girls.
Not exactly surrounded. There are only 3 of them.
The whole company is run by 3 women.
No, just our department.
And you're the only guy?
Yeah?
What company is this?
I told you, it's Aurora Cosmetics.
So you were talking to 3 girls at work about our relationship.
Well, that's what girls talk about. If they were guys, we'd been talking about our car.
And they told you my inner child was tender.
Well, Oriana said that.
Oriana?
Yeah, there's Oriana, Lavinia, and my supervisor is Aurelia.
Sounds like the fairy sisters of Pixie Hollow.
We were in the break room, and I was asking where the cafeteria was, and Lavinia offered me some of her lunch, and then Oriana said that I could have some of her salad.
Salad.
Yeah.
Stay here and eat with us.
Well, I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, I just don't think that it would be a proper thing to do.
What's not proper about eating lunch?
Well, it's just that you're also, well, it's just not a good idea.
He's nervous because he thinks we're pretty.
No. Well, I mean, I do, yes. Well, you are, but there's that whole girls' cootie thing.
You're such a breath of fresh air.
All the other guys we've had come into work have made passes at least one of us before lunch.
All of them?
Without exception.
What about the married ones?
Even the married ones.
That's disturbing.
Get a paper plate out from under the sink.
I guess I'm just too old school.
You must have a very special relationship with your wife.
You probably wouldn't think so if you'd seen us this morning.
You have a fight.
Anyone want some of these?
Give this to Bernie. He didn't bring any lunch.
Well, no, that's not necessary. I'll just go down to the cafeteria.
I wouldn't if I were you.
No?
You're gonna have to trust me on this.
Here, try some of this. It's better for you anyway.
Oh, okay then. What is it?
Don't ask, don't tell, just eat.
So what was your fight about?
Oh, well, I posted this hilarious video of her online without asking her first.
Not good.
This is really good. It's kind of like scrambled eggs in a pie crust.
How would you feel if she posted something about you online?
But it was seriously funny.
So the laugh justifies the means.
What are these in the salad? They're great.
Fried corn nuts.
You realize that I'm breaking the man code here. I'm eating girl food, and it's really good. But I'll deny it outside this room.
Too late. I've got a picture of you eating on my phone.
Oh, good idea. Let's get a group picture with our new temp.
I'll get my selfie stick.
Let's huddle around Bernie.
Oh, that's good. Now I'll hold the phone out.
Duck lips, everyone.
Well, Oriana went on to tell me that I need to be more sensitive to your delicate character and not to sacrifice your dignity for a laugh.
I've told you that over and over.
But it sounded different coming from her.
Is she pretty?
What?
Is she pretty?
Well, honey, I mean, they work for a cosmetic company. They're all, well groomed.
Oh, Lord, they must be gorgeous. I don't feel comfortable with you surrounding yourself with beautiful women.
Sweetheart, I don't need to be surrounded by beautiful women. I have you. That didn't come out right, did it?
No, but I appreciate your intent.
Here, let me offer you an olive branch.
What is it?
It's a free sample. Smell it. Working there, I'll get to pick up all sorts of goodies like this.
What's it called?
Mystic Fountain.
I don't know.
Oriana was wearing it. It smelled great on her.
That really makes me want to go slap some on.
Look, it's nothing major. They were just giving me a little advice.
Bernie, where's your ring?
Well, it's... Oh, wait, it's in my pocket. Yeah, here it is.
Why is it in your pocket?
I took it off for Aurelia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was getting sized for my new suit, and she noticed the ring.
I'm glad for that.
Yeah, we got to talking about it, and she wanted to read the inscription inside of it.
Why didn't you put it back on?
Well, I must have just absent-mindedly dropped it in my pocket when I was jumping in and out of my clothes.
In and out of your clothes.
Well, I was being sized for a new suit. I was, trying on different outfits.
They're buying you a new suit?
Yeah, isn't it great? They really like me. Aurelia said that because of my theatrical training, I would make a great tour guide.
You need a suit for that?
Well, honey, I'm going to be escorting hordes of Aurora sales ladies all over the plant. I need to look my best.
This job just keeps getting better.
I know. Wait, you're jealous.
I am not.
Look, I understand, but you have nothing to be jealous about. Sure, everybody loves me there, but they're all professionals and down to business.
Yeah, the business of prying into our relationship.
Honey, they're supportive of our relationship. They've heard a lot about us. I talk about you incessantly. Boy, do I talk about you. By the way, she wants to meet you.
Really? Which one, Bunny or Bubbles?
Aurelia, my boss. We're having dinner with her Thursday at Chez de la Pickle.
That's a 5-star restaurant. We can't afford that.
It's on the company tab. Aurelia just wants to see us as a couple.
So she can offer more coupling tips?
No, they really like me, and she wants to see the wonderful wife that I married.
I don't know, Bernie.
Penny, honey, give her a chance.
When is it?
Thursday at 6. We'll meet you there right after work.
All right, but the food better be good. Where are they? It's been 20 minutes already.
Can I get you an hors d'oeuvre or perhaps something to drink?
No, I'll just wait for my party. Thank you.
Very well.
Finally.
Hi, honey.
Wow, you two look...
Nice suit, huh?
Yeah.
It was only $475.
All on the company tab.
And a new haircut, too, I see.
No, I just combed it different. Aurelia showed me how.
Be sure to thank her for me.
Oh, you can tell her. This is Aurelia. She's my boss. Aurelia, I would like you to finally meet my wife, Penelope.
How do you do?
Hello?
I hereby relinquish your husband's arm back to its rightful owner.
Thank you. I wondered where it had run off to.
We are all very attached to Bernie.
I gotta watch him. He does have a knack for picking up strays.
You're looking at Aurora Cosmetics' new plant tour guide.
Here you go.
Thank you. He is such a gentleman. Everyone in the office is so impressed with his sensitivity and insight.
This about a man who accentuates everything he says with mouth sounds and cartoon voices?
Well, sweetheart, I mean, even Pepe Le Pew has a sensitive side, too.
You see?
He did that yesterday during lunch, and he had us all snickering shamelessly.
I guess I don't see the great appeal.
You must have at one time. Why did you marry him?
He made me laugh.
It's a gift.
Ox-eyed Penelope from the Odyssey. Dear Penelope, waiting patiently 20 years for her husband to return from the Trojan War so he can string a bow for her.
I don't know if I would trust him to string a bow. He's liable to shoot his eye out. Fortunately, I only had to wait 20 minutes.
We would have been here sooner, but Bernie insisted that we get the new suit so he could impress you.
It's very nice.
Maybe I could wear it some night when I take you dancing.
Bernie, we never go dancing.
Well, now that I have a new suit, we can.
Oh, it was my idea. I thought it would help him bring a little romantic spark to your relationship.
So, how about you, Aurelia? Is your husband going to join us?
Actually, I'm not married.
Really?
I was at one time. We were married for about 5 years, and then I took this job. Turns out, I was really good at it. But it involved a lot of traveling, and I was hardly ever at home. We just grew apart.
I see.
I don't travel nearly as much anymore, but I have learned to get the most out of my work. We're all like family there.
Do you see him anymore?
No, he remarried and has 2 kids. He's happy and I am happy. It's a win-win.
Wow.
Hello, is your party all here?
Yes, we are.
Excellent. I am Walter. I will be your waiter this evening.
Could we see a menu, please?
Menus? Menus? Oh, we don't have no stinking menus.
You don't?
No, they don't.
Then how do we know what to order?
We have a food visitation program.
How does that work?
It's like a dessert tray for the entire meal.
I like to think of it as a meet and greet, where you greet your meat.
How about that, honey?
Yay!
I thought you'd get a kick out of it, Bernie. It's just the sort of quirky thing that would appeal to you.
Now, this is our fish platter. You'll have to excuse the smell. The fish is fresh, I assure you. I am told that fish are supposed to smell that way.
I'm going to pass on the fish. It's really hard to pick out something to eat while it's staring at you.
Of course, I understand. Here are several sides of beef hung on this rack. Do any of these appeal to you? We can prepare any section of them. Flank steak, T-bone, ribs, however you'd like.
Get it out!
Yeah, perhaps we could start with a salad.
Ah, an excellent idea. Gustavo, bring out the terrarium.
So, somehow during the night, he got his head up into the bookcase in the headboard of our bed. Well, when the alarm goes off, he jerks his head up and cracks it on the upper shelf, and then he drops his head down and cracks the back of his head on the lower shelf, and he jerks it up and hits the top shelf again, and he just keeps doing that. Bam, 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 bam. The noise wakes me up, and I see him stuck in the bookcase, and I get to laughing so hard, I can't tell him to put his head out. Finally, he gets his head out and staggers out of bed and walks into the edge of the bedroom door and falls back onto the floor.
Oh my, how charmingly hilarious. It reminds me of Cary Grant in Arsenic and Old Lace.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, you sure you did, honey? You just don't remember.
Well, I must be off. I'll let you two talk about me over dessert. Order whatever you want, the tab is taken care of. Penelope, it was wonderful meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
And you, I will see tomorrow. Good night.
Night.
Don't stare.
I'm not staring. I'm just making sure she gets out okay.
She's beautiful.
She is. But you have to remember, Penny, she has to look that way. It's her job. You scrape off that makeup, wash out that hairspray, get rid of the jewelry, Put her in some jeans and a sweatshirt, and I'll bet she looks just as plain as
Watch it.
any normal woman.
I just spent an hour and a half tearing you down in front of your boss.
I noticed that. I particularly enjoyed how you explained that I shoot imaginary webs from my wrist like Spider-Man and then pantomime climbing up the wed rope to get out of bed each morning.
Well, you do.
I did it once when we were first married and you made such a fuss about it. I haven't done it since.
I don't know what came over me. I saw you two walking in. She was holding your arm, and you in that suit, you pulled her chair out for her.
Well, I would have pulled yours out too, but you were already sitting in it.
But you never pull my chair out.
I was just honoring my host, that's all.
Excuse me, are you finished with the entree?
Yes, we are.
Would you care to be introduced to any desserts? I have a cherries jubilee who is just dying to meet you.
Honey, do you want any dessert?
No, I just want to go home.
I want to thank you for meeting with me again.
No problem.
I am very excited, and I want to make sure I do things the proper way.
Okay.
I've been thinking a lot about this, and I have come to the conclusion that he is the one.
Who's the one?
Bernie, and that's why I want to do the proper thing and ask you first.
Ask me what?
I want to ask Bernie for his hand, but I want to get your permission first.
My permission?
I want to hire Bernie, but I won't do it without your consent. After all, I am a proper woman.
What?
I have worked with Bernie for some time now, and I have decided that I want to make it permanent.
If you want to hire him. You don't need my permission.
I feel with a commitment of this magnitude, it's essential that I get permission from the spouse.
What kind of commitment? It's just a job.
Well, there is quite a bit of traveling involved, and he will be surrounded by beautiful women. I mean, you could drift apart.
I see.
But maybe I could help with that. If you would care to try some of our cosmetics, you could be beautiful like all of us.
I don't think...
It would change your life.
My life is fine.
Here, let me apply some of this foundation.
No, I'm fine.
Then let me spray you with some Mystic Fountain body spray.
No, please.
It won't hurt you. It will only make you more beautiful.
No, I don't want. No. Oh, that was awful.
Pen, you okay?
Yeah, just a dream, a really weird dream.
A nightmare?
Not exactly, just really twisted.
Probably due to that overpriced food that you had last night. Just blow it off.
You're wearing that suit?
Well, yeah, the company paid for it. Besides, I have a tribe of Aurora sales ladies coming in for my first grand tour.
Listen, about last night.
No problem, I understand.
No, I don't think you do. Come here.
What? There. How's this?
Take my hand.
Okay.
This is the hand you held on the bus the day we ditched school and went to the park.
I know.
This is the hand you held when we walked up the aisle at the church for the first time together.
Mm-hmm.
This is the hand you held in the hospital when Menorah was born.
You were squeezing it pretty tight that day.
This is the hand you held at your mother's funeral.
I've held this hand a lot.
Remember that when you go to work today.
All right. I will. Love you.
I love you too.
How'd the tour go?
Great. They even applauded at the fully automated order processor.
Where are they now?
They've all piled into the ladies' room. They've been in there quite a while.
Well, they're probably trying on the fragrance samples we set out for them in there.
You gals have way too much fun in the bathroom.
You have no idea. Anyway, Aurelia said they're ready for them in the cafeteria, so bring them all up when they're done here.
Okay. Oh, my ladies. I see you found the fragrance samples. Yes. Oh, that's nice. Very, very pretty. Oh, yeah, that's good too. just not together with the other one. Whew. I need a respirator. Ladies, I'm gonna step around this corner here for some fresh air. Don't any of you follow me. I need you to keep your distance for a minute. Okay, ladies. Lunch is being served up in the cafeteria. Follow me, and please stay downwind.
Okay, they're on their way.
Oriana, get the cake and set it up in front of the ice sculpture.
Right.
Do you think he suspects anything?
Oh, I know he's hopeful.
Here it is. Lavinia, give me a hand.
There, that's perfect.
All right, ladies, put your bags on one of the chairs and then line up over at the end of the serving table. It doesn't matter which chair, just pick one.
Welcome, ladies. Did you all enjoy the tour of our plant? Did Bernie here take good care of you?
Beginner's luck.
What you ladies probably don't know is that this is Bernie's first tour group. Oh. We're all very attached to Bernie, and we are glad that you see in him what we have had the pleasure of discovering over the past week. Bernie is a sweetheart. That is why I'm very excited to be able to extend to Bernie this offer of full-time employment.
What?
No longer a mere temporary employee, but a full-fledged member of the Aurora Cosmetic family.
Wow. Really? Yeah, this is amazing. You know, I kind of thought I was doing okay, but I wasn't sure. Well, you just never know, really. But you hope, you hope. You work hard and you hope, and this is really something. Yeah. I honestly don't know what to say. Hey, Penny!
Hi, honey.
Big news.
Oh,
You better sit down.
okay.
You ready for this?
Lay it on me.
They offered me a permanent position. They want to hire me on.
That's wonderful, honey, really.
Yeah, there are benefits, a 401k, and a slight bump up in pay.
How slight.
Well, you know,
Well, the benefits make up for the pay.
it's a really sweet deal.
I am proud of you. So when do you officially start?
I don't.
You don't.
I turned it down.
You mean you're staying a temp?
No, when I turned down their offer, they canceled my temp contract. They even used my security badge to scrape my name off of the cake.
That was brutal.
It turned dark very fast.
At least you got a nice suit out of it.
They're going to send me a bill.
So why did you do it?
Why did I turn it down?
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about the look on your face on the quiet ride home last night, and then the thing that you said this morning.
Oh,
I got caught up in all of the attention and the affection, and when it all reached a peak, it suddenly scared me.
it scared me too. You don't know how scared. Oh, I was scared.
I couldn't take a job where going off to work each day would leave you in such anxiety.
I do trust you, Bernie, but every man has his breaking point.
Well, we may never find my breaking point. Anytime I find myself heading in that direction, I chicken out and run home to you.
You keep that up. I don't mean to be selfish, but I want you all to myself.
After 23 years, you're entitled. You know, for a little while, I got a taste of what it must be like to be a rock star. No, I'm telling you, female groupies, they can be real trouble. For now, I'll just settle for being a temp.
Not every open door is a golden opportunity. Behind any such door, you may find a lady or a tiger, both of which are potentially dangerous to a happily married man. The best things of life may not be behind a door. It may actually be right in front of you. As Bernie Pfelger discovered, there really is much more to define him than just being a temp.
The Temp was written and directed by Michael Wilhelm. In the cast, you heard Michael Wilhelm as Bernie, Lorraine Knox as Penelope, Larry Bauer as the narrator, Bridget Bogdan as Aurelia, Lauren Nichols as Lavinia, Teresa Bauer as Oriana, and Jaden Moore as the waiter. Audio engineering by Scott Kump. Live sound effects performed by Josette Wilhelm and Callie Swanigan. This has been a Double M production in affiliation with All for One Productions in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Temp was recorded before a live audience.